Hey guys, what's up? Pierce the side, and today we are at Chiang Mai SEO conference, and today we are gonna ask SEO gurus what's their top SEO tips for all of you. Let's start it. Let's go and get them. Hello everyone. So our first one is Jarvis Riven. Jarvis, what's your top 3 SEO tips that you would like to give to all the viewers, which you think is working really well right now?
Okay, the number one tip is don't overcomplicate. Stick to the 80-20 rule of SEO. First strategy that I always do and I'm still doing for all my SEO projects is I keep things simple. Quality content, quality backlinks, and good backend. So backend means a good site speed, good technical SEO, making sure nothing is broken, pages, internal links, none of them are broken. Do basic audits through, Ahrefs or Screaming Frog, fix your backend issues, and yeah. These 3 things, if you do it.
When you say quality backlink, what's the bare minimum requirement you have?
It should be at least 1,000 plus traffic. DR doesn't matter, the traffic is important. Keep everything diversified, have a mix of anchors spread across your homepage and internal pages. Yeah, simplify.
Got it. Next one. Hey everyone, now we have Jamie Ross with us. What's the top 3 SEO tips you would like to give us to our viewers you think is working really well right now?
Fuck. Okay, I think programmatic SEO is working insanely well right now. I'm publishing a bunch of pages on my SaaS domain and that's working super well right now. I'm not a fan of AI content at this exact moment. I don't know about you, but I'm not doing too much just like normal, really high quality content. And then affiliate programs to generate backlinks, dude. I've gotten the best backlinks just by having an affiliate program. It's kind of silly. Not always applicable to every business, but if you have a business that can't have an affiliate program, then yeah, get those backlinks. Yeah.
He's also having a tool named as ClickUp. Could you please tell about that?
Yeah. ClickStar. So is like in Ahrefs, SEMrush, Uber Suggest alternative. So it's an all-in-one SEO tool for $25. So keyword research, site stats, backlink analytics, rank tracker, and a site audit all in one for $25.
Gotcha. That was all good. Thanks a ton. Appreciate it. We have Gundeep with us. Let's ask him what's the top 3 best SEO tips he could give to our audience that he thinks is working really well right now.
Okay, the first one, overall one, which I said, Topical Authority, it is working very well, especially in local SEO. Topical Authority works really well. I would say build your website into 2 core sections. One is the major core section. Another one could like an outer section. Try to link up, try to give information. For that, the second tip is that for that you can use AI. AI is not a problem, but make sure that if you use AI, then it should be like human done also. You can use AI for planning, use Perplexity for planning and fact checking, and then you can maybe use all the AI to build up the whole outer section, but it should be human done. And linking and everything on your service pages is very important. That's my third tip. Build your service pages very carefully. Make sure if you're into local SEO, you can add GMBs and add relevant data. If you cannot add GMB, then add stuff like neighborhoods, all the relevant stuff, and localized content on your local websites, and just scale your websites. Make a lot of websites, testing out, making 100, 200 websites if you can. If not that much, like 10, 20 websites, but make more websites. Just don't rely on 5, 6 websites. You need to scale. Thank you.
Great one. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Hey guys, now we are with the OG, Kyle. The same question. Sir, what do you think is the top 3 SEO ranking factors right now that's working really well?
The biggest thing is you need to give Google the page that it expects. So put the keyword you want to rank for, look at the pages that Google is rewarding. That's the page you need to create. And a lot of people miss that because they try to create the page that they think that Google wants, or they think about like, oh, the intent of the searcher. Google shows you the intent because it shows you the pages that it likes. So you definitely want to do the search and give Google the page that it likes. 2 is don't get too clever. Like, don't overthink it. There's so many foundational things you need to do, and those are going to be 60-70% of SEO. The clever stuff is on the outside, but a lot of people will skip that foundational stuff. So get that page that you need to do, and then do the basic things from that page. The other thing I would recommend is that, or the third tip, we got to 3. You can do a lot with research. There's still a lot of opportunity to out-research your competitors and to go after terms that you can win with minimal SEO. The less SEO you can do, the better, because if you're doing less SEO, there's less for Google to take away in an update. So go after terms that you can win, be aware of the strength of your site and what you can win with minimal SEO, and then find those gaps where your competitors are not. Even in saturated niches, there's still gaps. So you can out-research people, you can find terms that you can win with minimal SEO, and that's going to kind of be that evergreen growth, and that's also going to protect you from updates. So
just to follow up on this, what do you think is the importance of backlinks? I know a lot of people think it a bit differently, but what's your take on backlinks?
Backlinks are the core part of the algorithm, and they're not going away anytime soon. But you want, the more you dial in your on page, the more you dial in that research that you did, the fewer backlinks you need. And so what I always try to do is get my site to the point that I understand that I'm going to need them, but I want to use as few as possible. And so that's how I would approach it. Try to get those other things done very, very well, so you need fewer backlinks. And then I think that's a longer or a better strategy for success in the long term.
Perfectly makes sense. These are so great.
Right on.
Thanks. Hey everyone. So now we're with Victor Pierce, and same question. Victor, what do you think is the top 3 SEO ranking factors for a website that you think is moving the needle right now?
For the website side, yeah, so obviously there's millions, so I got my top 3 on here. So probably the first one, always perform a labeled crawl of the website that you're taking over. You want to take account of all the pages that you have, service pages, blog posts. That way you actually form a strategy that's like guided instead of accidentally producing pages that already like well covered. And also you get that opportunity to fix any technical errors. So that spreadsheet that you do the labeled crawl on, you can go ahead and take page specific notes. And that basically is your first set of fixes that you want to do for the website as soon as possible. Second, I think everybody knows this, but you got to slam the website with good links. So you can start with a vendor, but my suggestion is as fast as possible, build an internal team, because at some point you have to transition from typical guest post links to public relations work, which is a lot more grassroots. A lot more creativity is involved, and there's a lot more work involved than simply ordering links, but it's going to be needed for any competitive situation. The third one, my favorite, pay licensed writers for the given industry. That way you're not wasting time editing content, you're ordering it, and there's going to be the smallest tweaks needed before it gets uploaded. It also saves your client management a lot of time, because you can get your clients to auto approve blog posts and they don't have to go and revise and mess around with it because they don't trust you. So that's my top 3 tips for website side of SEO.
I'll be honest, these are the top 3 best tips anyone have ever actually given. Thanks a ton.